Welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade, Shadows of New York. Instead of Coteries of New York. Basically, it's about the same visual novel, just we remove the choices of clan and character, and sort of force that upon you. Also, we made everything purple, because, well, it's more of a magenta, actually. But still, we made everything purple, because that's the thing. Shrug. Also, since we removed most of your choices, we're just gonna toss you into the game, so yeah, you're a vampire, here's all the stuff you didn't even have to learn, and go do these opportunities. On night 2, everyone. It's like, wait, what? So, we could deal with the Tinder thing. Oh, so by the way, I think I was right. I just noticed that. Cause, like, wait a second, what clan symbol is that? That's not Ventrue. That's the Sombra. Also, I want to point out something. Normally, the Sombra is Sabat, not Cameroon. So you go dance. You go beat up someone. Seems like a bad idea. Seems like a deliberate breach of the masquerade. Oh, so, hey, guess what? We reloaded and we're not actually, you know, hungry off the bat because we reloaded this time. That was getting annoying as shit. But you know what? We're gonna go buy with the Tinder dig. This Tinder ad did sounds like A, a bit of a loser, B, a wannabe intellectual, C, a perfect source of nourishment. Let's go nom. Ben would just right into it. just right into it, okay? Those are very green instead of purple. Very green over there, isn't it? Lower Design's awkwardly thinking how to proceed with his rant. The way you're wearing your glasses, too. Oh god. Some dude.
So it's like the conversation isn't very smooth, yeah. It's like I keep throwing shit against the wall and seeing what sticks. Now if he saves to stick for long, you understand, yeah?
Yeah. You look so interested.
It's really this lack of contacts that's killing me about online dating. It's bad enough with view photos as single sentence all you really have to rely on was start a conversation, yeah? When cosmic miracle finally happens, that's where to keep applying to you, and she's actually down to me up eventually, and you're out there sitting with her. And after 9 minutes, you still don't have that shared conscience, just no clue whatsoever. It's just like, take me out, put a bone in my head, put me out of misery. So it's just one of those dates. It's like we've only been thinking for ages, and I always say it's for long interest. It's good as ever as possible, just one drink after never, and the more drunk she is, the more up premieres again. It's these little things, you know, touch my upper arm after each joke, her arm around my shoulder, her jokingly punching my waist. So that's good to start up steadily, in addition, one recurring topic appears, and this is all the cool shit she has and wishes she could have shown me. Oh, too bad it's all back in her apartment. When it hits me, she just wants to fuck or sleep with me.
Yeah, there's Tinder. Yeah, when you meet someone on Tinder, this happens sometimes.
Yeah, I think we both had ideas for topics that could potentially be interesting to the both of us. So I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'd love to see all that crappy apartment had. They're both with their own. It's an admittedly pretty nice apartment, like nothing too fancy. I can't tell her, I can tell her dad is the kind of bastard I'd like to put in space if I ever met him, you know what I mean? So the guys in the kitchen makes me some tea, a real Indian blend. Forget what it was. 5 minutes later, then she excuses herself, goes to the bathroom, and doesn't come back. 10 minutes later, run out of sweets to read, and we become a little concerned. I start looking around, the first thing that catches my eye is the kitchen table.
Well, this just got interesting. It's like, wait, the kitchen table. It's like, this seems like someone who's never really, who doesn't understand what Tinder is generally used for. Tinder is used for meeting hookups. Hookups. Not usually real relationships or anything like that. Anyway. And the table is surprisingly large and it's covered in neatly arranged documents like some connected dots investigation board. Mostly conspiracy kind of thing. Naturally I take interest. Takes me 20 seconds to assess. Process what it is. Her entire mental health history sorted chronologically with all the juicy stuff neatly underlined and colored, and I made it entire. It's all in there. The description reflects the household situation on the years, anxiety, ADHD, bouts of depression, suspicions of schizophrenia, severe bipolar disorder, some weird psychosexual stuff with her brother. Well, this just went from to wait, what? Kept reading and remember what I said about throwing shit against the wall and see what sits. That's it, and that's how it shrinks went about diagnosing her. Frank heads to the bath for like an hour, and after she went, at this point, read all the show the table 3 times, and not just the stuff she's highlighted for my convenience. I feel like right now I understand her better than like someone who's read Crime and Punishment, understands Raskolnikova. Reading, yay. And I'm not happy with that, like, oh, you know what I mean? She walks with a cheerful hi, I respond with a slick, all good. She nods, does the weird finger gun thing, and chuckles. And I've been doing work-related stuff on my phone the whole time. Smile touch starts a man into the cash bits at one of the documents on the table, starts doing these super obvious body language cues that are like, oh no, how did this get here? I practically die inside, but I put on my cool face and make it look like I'm not here. Sorry, I gotta reply to my boss, yeah. Trade for it sounds like a motherfucker, yeah. Heh. So because the other dad puts it away. The nonchalantly asked me something about tame Impala while I'm feeling crushed by all the constant trauma I've just heard about. The apartment starts feeling like a cop, and all of a sudden she picks up a kitchen knife and starts playing with it. With a stoned out still. I'm fucking mortified. So what do you think I did? Yep, you slept with her, right? Of course I slept with her. Well, at least he's honest about it. So she picks up this kitchen knife and it starts scaring me, so of course I slept with her. Oh, I don't know if this is the worst or the best character. I mean, his whole rant just leads up to this. Yep. After the worst 6 months of my life again, I could even say I didn't see it coming. God, I'm such a slut. Oh, he leans back and grabs her, hiding his face behind his palms. I look at his neck. Everything seems so visible and possibly alluring. I don't think that I ever looked at anyone's neck like that. I realize I feel insanely thirsty. Damn, I know. You should took a turn years ago when this rant began. It was all about continental philosophy. Oh god, he's been ranting this long about other stuff too. What? Sorry, can you say that again? Very drunk baby, able to focus on things, but his current train of thought, just what I was hoping for. You have to go win this? Never mind. Listen, it's stuff you know. I want to go out and get some fresh air. You haven't touched a drink? I mean, I would if I could. No more alcohol for me. What? No, this one's not mine. I mean, something you bought for me, but I don't want. Stands room of a desk there, looking for the guy who did it, not realizing his best chance of finding him is in the meal. Then drinks like half of my glass at once while looking around as if he was hoping to prove his dominance over an unseen enemy. Okay, after you. We'll walk across a mostly empty street. He's focused on keeping upright and walking a straight line. I'm focused on finding a spot where I can drink him up. You seem like bad news. Oh yeah? So why don't you just leave me alone? Determinism, I guess. I roll my eyes and that's why I notice it. Deep underlit stairwell. Look around and realize there's no one around. That's my chance. Immediately yank him downstairs. It's almost pitch black, but I can still see his face. Doesn't seem short, it's more like awkwardness. And this is not like I never wanted to do this sort of thing in public, quite the opposite. Just I need a certain degree of comfort to perform at opera levels. Oh, shut up. Seems like fence inside of his neck as he whimpers to become silent. Finally, that's what I'm waiting for the past hour. He relaxes my arms and I relax with him. Like all the drinks I had to deny myself, down now are hitting my head at once. No unpleasant side effects. Well, we're not adventure this time, so we can just drink freely. Freely. Don't want this moment to end. Bud Hash there, drop his bite to the floor and lick his wound close. This is what she taught me. Supposed to faint, but steady. You weak the boots, if anyone finds him, though. Finds him, there should be no suspicions. As I walk up the stairway, I insert a finger into my mouth and try to sense my fangs. No dice, it seems they really are retractable. Well, that's handy. Like my parents are gone, I rub my hands around my body. I feel comfortable, hopeful, happy. We didn't even have hunger pangs anyway. Can't remember the last time I enjoyed life like this. Now let's keep this party going. Well, what do we do? Do we go dance? Or be up someone? Dance? Be up someone. We're gonna go. Time to swing a little more on the devil's dance floor. The club beckons. Oh hey, this club. It's been a while. This club reads a deaf and I love it. I've been there quite a few times, but I've never seen anything this breathtaking. Everyone around me is whacked out of their minds. And they keep dancing madly. The spirits dance beside them. Spectral silhouettes phase in and out of systems, becoming more visible the more intense the music grows. It looks like a bizarre retro profane mass. Nor says the voice samples the ghosts react to the strongest. Or suggests one cause them to appear disordered, even tormented. Oh, apparently we can see ghosts too. Well, that's a thing. This is something we're struggling to be born out of the harsh sounds, and the dead will hope to be born alongside it. Oh, uneasy criminal desire for something far beyond the reach. Probably the same as when they were alive. Sometimes the living dancers spot their dead counterparts. It's usually the most manic ones who know something out of the corner of the eye. Or a split second, but I've never realized what they glimpsed. Some apparitions dance a completely different tune than the rest of us. One only they can do. They seem the saddest. Spectacle is eerie at times. It's unbelievably melancholic. Above all, it's beautiful. Keep a mood to rhythm until I reach a trance-like state, and then something even stranger happens. Now then when I brush against someone, a fragmentary vision appears before my eyes. A car running on a freeway, an outstretched hand in the depths of the sea, a man jumping out of a skyscraper window. Memories of the past, preventable visions of the future. No idea what it means, but I'm strangely eager to find out. Oh, and then there's a... wherever you are. I mean, I like her hair, it's just... whatever she is. ... And there are dancers like her, ones that aren't ghosts, humans, or even vampires, but something else altogether. Wait, what? Aren't ghosts, humans, or even vampires? What the hell is she? She a werewolf? I don't understand. The werewolves full of mysteries, and I plan to get the bottom of them all. But now I just want to dance. Oh, this is interesting locale we've chosen. Wow, by night. Watch Times Square from above. It's beautiful. I thought this place could make me emotional, to be honest, but here I am, very deeply moved. Who would have thought? Getting up here was surprisingly easy, all things considered. More thought than physical effort. Virgin and I started swimming with us bystanders. I realized they could jump over small buildings and climb steep walls for ease down my hole. Since when can we jump over small buildings? Never has that been a thing in any of the vampire stuff I've ever. Oh well, so we can jump over small buildings. Shrug. Our perception of space has shifted. I've seen it rooted across the rooftops and did my best for you in attracting attention just as our stoves stayed in the shadows as much as humanly possible. The pod drone from afar. For a second I felt uneasy, but I remember what she told me. Machines won't get a clear overview of me and won't count for each forward. It's all glitched out and blurry. Is it though? Is it though? Well, here's the thing. We're the Sombra. Okay? So, here's the thing about the Sombras. The Sombras can't see their reflection in mirrors. That's sort of the whole thing. It's the whole non-advantage of being, you know, part of the curse being that clan, is they can't see the reflection mirrors. So maybe that adds into it. Because, I mean, it sort of depends on who's doing the storytelling, but, I mean, Bloodlines, there's a clear picture of Nosferatu nomming into some guy's neck. And it was part of a thing to, you know, collect, to turn in, and all that fun stuff. But it was a clear picture of a Nosferatu nomming someone. Now, it might be because we're, you know, the Sombra here, we're just blurry and stuff. You know, can't see a reflection and all that. But still, it's like, they're adding in some elements that were making me question things. You know? Like the whole, oh yeah, you jump over small buildings. When has that ever been a thing? Like, that would have been useful to have in Bloodlines. But then again, you have to realize gameplay limitations. And since this is a visual novel, sure, we can write that and have it be a thing, I suppose. The only one that actually makes me question things is, like, in Bloodlines, how the hell did you get to the top of the museum? That one doesn't make sense, exactly. Because somehow you're on the top of the museum. It's like, wait, how? How did we do that? Best not to question it. But anyway. So yeah, that's the thing. Also, we still haven't got any new entries yet. To explain things further. I wouldn't take it for granted if I didn't try to catch my reflection earlier. I couldn't see my face clearly, not in the mirror, not even in a puddle. My face was like, oh, so basically it's the fact that we... So it's not like we can't see ourselves in the mirrors. We sort of see ourselves, but not clearly. I'll tell you how I remember the Sombra thing. I remember part of my face was like one of Dolly's clocks. I wanted to give a low profile regardless, so I might take note and track her down. She didn't care to elaborate, but it didn't sound encouraging. It suddenly hit me that I might never be able to see my own face again. I might be able to take care of my looks by myself. What about the long-term psychological effects? Now if anxiety tightens my stomach, Jesus, this approach is the tip of the iceberg. What's gonna change? Calm down, wait a second. These past 4 nights have been the best of my life. For years I was on a downward spiral, failing health, no future, feeling overwhelming powerlessness. Now everything's been flipped upside down, a total paradigm. Paradigms shift. That is no longer the only option. I am actually looking forward to tomorrow. I forgot how it feels. We used to stand at mirror seconds to midnight. The doomsday clock has been effectively turned off. A breezy scratches my cheek. Stupid as it sounds, I chose to just the world telling me to chin up. I could bend it which one way. I'm capable of superhuman strength. I'm a master of shadows. Well, here's the thing. She just labeled pretty much all the powers that Lassombra does have right now. I mean, dominate, potent, and arbitration. The Shadow Master one. I can do anything. Eat. So now Ron and I will be introduced to my duties. If everything goes according to plan, I become a New York City representative of Clan Lassombra. Seriously? Give me a dictionary entry for clan, but not for Lassombra. That's rude. That's very rude. A vampire's family tree, specifically those sharing common blood. Imagine everyone who is your blood relative. How you can picture gathered around the table at Christmas, all showing the same strengths and afflictions. Hard to visualize when you come from a big family, but you're still probably only picturing a few dozen people maximum. There are hundreds of vampires in any clan, maybe more. But most of them aren't going to show up for that gathering. But yeah, Josie, you think? In the first game, we had a little one failure war was basically like, here's this clan, here's this clan, here's this clan, and we just read about the clans. For most of the video. People not even going to tell us about the Lassombra, seriously? Whatever they are, whatever that means, I have no idea what to expect. Apparently we don't even know what we are. Great. Okay. Tonight is tonight, actually. All my words from a month ago feel like they belong to somebody else. Fine, thanks for looking up. Oh, apparently we're still having... Yeah, we already went through what? The intro that says Vampire the Masquerade? Now we went over the one that says... Okay, now we're here again. I always feel like I should, you know... Oh god, it's alright, train. Well, I feel like this is where we end the video, I guess. So is this where we're gonna keep starting back out? Maybe. But anyway... Wait, if it's 2020, are we gonna play with the whole 2020 element? Cause that makes things complicated. How exactly is a vampire gonna feed during the pandemic? Huh. Also, if I just realized something. That skipped ahead a lot. Holy crap. It's like we skipped the whole being introduced to the Camarillo and all that. Just hey, by the way, it's been over a year now. What? Well, maybe not. It was like, what, June? Not 2019 last? Okay, well, the storytelling is starting to bother me slightly because it's not... doesn't feel as, you know... But the last game, it felt like we were going from this to this. Then we had to go do side stuff. This just feels like we're being tossed from hill to hill. Like with some decisions just to make you feel like you're actually making a choice. But it feels like I don't really have any control over the story and it's just doing its thing. Which, you know, that's sort of how it happened in the first game, but we had the illusion of choice at least. Anyway, we'll deal with this, you know, next time. So, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day or night, or, yeah. Till next time.